Every time we say goodbye, they all see that it's a lie. 'Cause we always give it.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Masaki from State 483, and today we're going to have a quick addendum to the guide I released yesterday about the Arena of Doom, or the Joker event. Specifically today, I do want to talk about Arena of Doom, because there's actually a lot of things you can do, little tips and tricks that I've learned over the last day. I want to share with everybody as soon as possible so everyone can kind of get ahead of what's happening. So the first thing I want to talk about with Arena of Doom is when you are fighting for the spots, do use your Massive March. This is actually kind of important because the Massive March does count for the arena, both in your current marches, but also kind of like whatever you settle on for those heroes for the future. So that's the first thing. As you can see, when I use Massive March, I can actually use 181,000 troops instead of like 165 is my normal. So that's definitely something you should be doing. The second tip I can tell you is don't always use like your A team, B team, and C team for your march. So as an example, you can see I'm using like kind of like a BCA team. Again, just kind of shift it up depending on what your opponent's doing. As an example, like if I want to beat Heather here, right? So I can actually feel pretty confident I can beat her. So she's using like, let's see what she's using, right? You can look at her and you can see that she's using A, B, and C team. So I can actually probably beat this team, even though I have kind of like less heroes and whatever, with just a C, let's see. Yeah, a CAB team, right? So let's first make that happen. So the first thing you want to do is you want to put your C team up front. So let's go ahead and just remove everybody from here. So they're not even here. Oops. Remove, hit save, right? So they're gone. Now I want to put the C team up first. Well, sometimes that's kind of hard to do. So what I'm going to do is actually I'm going to put the A team up first. So let's go ahead and remove the A team as well. So let's put up the A team here. This can be him, and her. Okay. This march is probably okay. I mean, I can just make a little slight modification. Around this time also, we should talk about using the right formations. So as an example, you really should be using 60-10-30. Again, if you watch my other formation videos, you know exactly how to make a formation like that. Okay, go ahead and let's remove our B team, and then we'll put the B team elsewhere. I should always remember to hit save. Okay, let's go over here. Let's put the B team up. So B team is really interesting too. Make sure you're checking like your heroes as well for the teams. So sometimes, for example, you don't just want to use like people like Daryl. He might not be the best hero for that team, even though his BP technically is higher. He's not really the best hero for that spot. So double check those stats as well. Cool. I think this overall works. Okay, now let's do our C team here. Okay, so C team is definitely going to include Daryl with her, and Tweak should be good. 18. Yep, okay, so let's do that. All right, so my formation is all set. Massive March is on, and let's go ahead and challenge Heather. Actually, you know what? I might even be able to, let's see. Nope, he's too strong. All right, let's challenge Heather. 29. So another thing you can do, sometimes I don't like kind of like what I'm spawned with. So, I mean, you know, I'm pretty much, these are just one rank down. You do want to hit this top spot because usually this top one here is a couple ranks lower than the second one. Otherwise, these are all increasing or decreasing by one rank each. So, you know, if you want to get up to the top faster, you do want to reset these chances and try to get an opponent that's easier here. I'm not sure if I'm able to do that, but it's something that you can try. So let's see. Alone's here, AMG is here. I might be able to hit AMG. Let's see, what is Alone running? 39, okay, I might not be able to beat that. AMG. Oof, that's pretty tough too. That's gonna be really close because I'm gonna lose my first, but I might actually beat his second and his third. Let's see. It's really close. It's really close. Should we try it? Let's try it, see what happens. I know his general stats are better than mine, so let's try, see what happens. Okay. Nope, that's a fail. Okay. All right, no problem. Let's do, let's see, 26. Shashimi's on 28. You know what? I'm just going to roll dice and try to see if I can get a better chance here. All right. 25 again, 28 Heather. All right, we'll just challenge Heather because I know I can win this fight, no problem. There you go. All right, so we win. We're now 29. Okay. So another pro tip is don't use all your chances for the day right away. You do kind of want to pace yourself throughout the day. And the reason you do that is because sometimes there's opportunities that arise where for some reason, for example, somebody crushed the top rank guy and you can actually get in to that top rank fairly easily, right? So as an example, let's see. I don't know if I can climb any more ranks, honestly, given my stats. I might be able to beat him. Let's see. Yeah, I can do it. Let's see if there's any other easy opponents here. Probably not. So the worst thing if you want to do, if you just want to fight to get like higher points, you can of course always fight the one that's lower and then get that as well. So that's something that's available to you. Let's see if I can beat Emmy. Nope. I feel like at this point, everybody is much stronger than I am. And so it's going to be really, really tough. Yeah. And they're also, you see, the thing is everyone's also using CAB. So I'm almost better off switching back to something else like ABC to fight this thing, or or BCA. Like, you know, you can kind of like, it's rock paper scissors type of thing. You can actually kind of like move your team around and maybe you can actually beat some of their teams. Yeah, I'm pretty close to AMG, but I feel like for me to squeeze the last little bit, I do need to upgrade like my hero gear, chief gear, etc. type of things, which at this point I'm just not going to do right this moment. Yeah, honestly, at this point, I don't know if I can beat anyone else. I mean, I think this guy, Xiaomi, is probably the best I can do. Bearcat is pretty strong. I can't even beat his C team. Yeah, see, these guys are all pretty strong at this point, so I think I can beat him. And that's going to be about it for today. Cool. The last thing you can do if you just want that little extra buff is you can also switch over to War Talent. So one thing you can do, of course, is you can switch over your talent tree to War. Now, I don't really like doing this because it's kind of like a lot of work. I'm pretty lazy with things like this, so I just kind of leave it as is. I'm not really going to get the highest rank, but honestly, if you are one of those players that can get to rank 1, it's absolutely worth it to do it, especially because, again, when you switch it in, it does count for your power. So your marches are already going to be locked in for your war talent stats. So that's going to be really, really nice as well. But otherwise, I mean, for me, just kind of hitting up to the spot is pretty good. You can, of course, buy more chances with biocaps each day. They do increase in price every 5. So the first 5 are 50 each. The next 5 are 100 and 200 and 400. So they double each time. So just be aware of that. It does get more expensive. Most of the people, though, for like us, we don't really need to kind of go higher, especially because your victory rewards you only get 3 a day. So you're kind of locked in at 3 anyways. So cool. All right. So that's pretty much I can share with, respect to tips and tricks on Arena of Doom. If you take in these tips and tricks, you can probably rank a lot higher than you normally would if you don't use the trick. So I hope those helpful. This is Masaki from State 43. You stay classy.
I just wanna be happy.